Narcissism has become kind of a buzzword lately. You don't like someone? Narcissist. Your partner decided he or she wanted to go out for the first time in 3 months with friends? Narcissist. It has kind of lost any meaning at this point. However, what about people who are on social media all day, every day? Are they more narcissistic? Welcome to this video about social media induced narcissism. In this episode, I will try to find out whether my suspicion on whether heavy social media use is related to narcissism is actually accurate. Before we delve into this, please leave a like and comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. When speaking about narcissism, we often get mental images of very annoying people. It should come as no surprise then that narcissism is part of the so-called dark triad, which kind of sounds like a 1920s mafia organization. This is a triad consisting of socially disruptive behaviors, including narcissism, psychopathy, and Machiavellianism. When we talk about narcissism, we are not talking about people not giving you what you want or telling you what you want to hear. You just need to grow the hell up. We are also not talking about NPD or narcissist personality disorder. When talking about narcissism, we are talking about the level in which someone shows narcissistic tendencies. People who have high levels of narcissism have a self fixation and find themselves to be very important, and have a strong desire to be admired even when they didn't deserve any of it. Entitlement plays a key role in this, which is defined as the preference or demand for more rewards regardless of one's contribution. In other words, someone didn't bring any crap to the table and expects to be revered for it. Narcissism has seven components, which are vanity, exhibitionism, entitlement, exploitativeness, self sufficiency, superiority, and authority. The last three are called adaptive, and the first four are called maladaptive. The difference between the two is that maladaptive narcissism is associated with high neuroticism, actual ideal discrepancies, depression, anxiety, aggression, impulsive bullying, and delinquency. These traits wither with age. Adaptive narcissists tend to manifest the opposite of these traits. Now, as is often the case, people see right through the lack of contribution, and therefore the narcissist doesn't get any praise. But instead of thinking to themselves, like, hey, maybe I should put a little bit more effort into things next time, narcissists seek retribution because how dare they not praise me for my minimal effort? What you will see often, therefore, is narcissists defending their claims of reward. This need for validation, of course, is unrealistic, and therefore the narcissist will go through life seeking validation they don't get, and they will go through life constantly being dissatisfied, which is actually kind of sad. To start with, research has shown a positive relation between personality and addictive social behavior. Research has argued that interaction with social media is attractive to those high in narcissism because the interfaces consist of a large network of shallow, impersonal relationships and give narcissists autonomy over how they choose to present. Cherry picking the good pictures, for example, using filters to make your unattractive ass look better. Narcissists are enabled to behave in self promoting ways through selective posting, and this generates admiration from others. From what I have found, I can conclude that using social media doesn't necessarily mean that one is a narcissist per se. In fact, a bit of narcissism can actually be beneficial. It should therefore be noted that it is mostly active use, like posting and tweeting, that has been linked to narcissism. Recent research that was conducted, for example, focused on selfie posting and has found a relation between higher levels of narcissism and a positive view of selfie posting. Those having this more positive attitude towards selfie posting also tend to perceive their selfies to be more attractive than those low in narcissism. When studying TikTok, for example, it was found that narcissistic users are highly involved in creating and posting videos besides liking and sharing other videos. From a meta study that was conducted, three important things were found in the researchers that were studied. First, narcissists are highly motivated to reach a large number of communication partners to receive constant validation of their self image that is often too positive. Second, as discussed earlier, narcissists can choose which information they do want to communicate and what to withhold. And lastly, they can enhance and choreograph their self image easily. Also, what I found to be an interesting thing to note here is that there is empirical evidence that higher levels of narcissism are also tied to conspiracy belief and heavy social media use. And social media use, as we have discussed, is related to narcissism. If you want to know more about this, please watch my video on conspiracy theories to go deeper into this. Levels of narcissism, first of all, tend to be higher in the millennial generation than in previous generations. I haven't delved into this, but I think this is tied to the fact that millennials tend to use social media more actively. Interesting to note is that students were found to be more avid, active users of Twitter, and adults tend to use Facebook more. Because narcissists tend to put themselves at the center of attention and therefore get more rewards, as in likes, comments, etc., narcissists set the benchmark for everyday users. They essentially set the standards. An interesting comment I've read notes that our ability to shape the internet to our every need is making us more narcissistic. Also, in virtual space, many of the physical interactions that restrain behavior vanish. I mean, much of the stuff that people say to each other online would result in you having your nose broken in real life. And these traits slip into the offline. I haven't, however, found any research on the rise of broken noses. Of course, posting and being an active user of social media doesn't mean you are a narcissist. It should be taken into consideration, however, that people higher in trait narcissism have a tendency to be more active users. You posting that one selfie of your vacation doesn't mean something is wrong with you. And wanting to share the good moments is fine as long as you also keep in mind that life isn't all about sunshine and rainbows. And I'm also saying this to people who are passive scrollers. Do not allow others to dictate your life and your happiness. Also, try to be mindful about posting. Allow yourself to consider why you would post something. Are you doing it for the attention and admiration? Or are you genuinely interested in sharing a certain moment or particular information? Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. As you know, this channel is all about conversation and interaction, and I hope to see you guys next time.